Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week 3 of the Disco Elysium, the Final Cut live stream here on YouTube with your boy Adam the Chuck. If you are new here, welcome. So good to see you. If you're returning, good to see you again. Grab your favorite snacks and your favorite drink and get nice and comfy as we step back into the world of Revachol. If you're new here, also streams every Friday starting at 7 or 7:30 and will run from anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 hours. So, where did we leave off? First of all, actually, gotta do the obligatory audio check. Okay, perfect. Everything is working as normal. Brilliant. Perfect. Excellent. Some of you may remember we had a very minor audio issue, but that was very much self-inflicted last week. So, where did we leave off last week? Well, after finally giving a particularly racist individual exactly what he deserves, aka a fist and a spin kick to the jaw, we finally, and also death by chair, we finally got to see Evrart, leader of the Dockworkers Union. Evrart has information we need, but Evrart won't give it to us for free. What a surprise! So now we have to go, how did they term it? Excuse me. What do they say? We have a particular, it doesn't say it here. There's a particular weasel that dear Everard wants us to have a chat with. So we're going to do that. We're going to have a chat with this weasel. And hopefully that will open some more doors. And also hopefully get us our gun back. Because apparently, he won't admit it, but apparently he has our gun. How? Who knows? All right, let us get stuck in.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
I'll take these off. I also... couple other things I should say. I apologize for the fan. It is hot as a motherfucker right now. It is 27 degrees where I live, but with the humidity it feels like it's pushing well past 30, and this is my only source of relief at the minute, and that's barely, calling it relief is actually being quite generous. Second of all, if some of you are coming from the recently released Assassin's Creed Odyssey story/narrative analysis that dropped today, thank you so very much. The response to that video has been very good. Actually, fantastic, I think would be the word. And so thank you all of you for that. And yeah, no, I've been quite pleased with the response from a lot of you guys so far today. Been quite pleased. And I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and sharing it around. Do continue to share it around. The more people we can get in on this, the better. Anyways, we got some panels. Pull the panels aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Mm-hmm. Gained 5 experience. Woo!
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder. Bone yellow powder. The poster says, "Get out of the way or get fucked up." Okay. An empty tube of magnesolum magnesium supplement.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine.
Oh, no.
Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However,
He points to the ladder in the corner.
see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. It also looks damn well terrifying. We're just going to move on. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Oh. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. The doorway is going to collapse soon. Oh dear. Can't have that. Though, if I go back this way... No? Oh no. I thought there might have been another way up. Guess not. But let's see. So this is the Whirling Rags. Really wish. Grand Couronne 37. I really wish we could turn the camera. Christ almighty. It's bloody frustrating as old get up. That we can't turn the camera because I feel like there's something here, but I don't know. Ooh, some real. Cool beans. Question is, what is up here? So what is this Couronne? This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi. An ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B-infested slum. Oh boy! But where is then this apartment? This isn't... The door's behind the greenhouse in the yard. A basement door. Oh, this is not it. But can I get there? I can climb up this. Oh, I can climb up that at least. What's in the box? What's in the box? What did I get? Nosafed. Ah, some health. Good. Now, how do I get behind the... I see it. So this was not where I was supposed to go. I am a silly goose. So now we gotta try and get over there. Someone's trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. So it said I could still autopsy the body, but I can't. It won't let me. Oh, there.
The rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. The belt is still around his neck. His body is supine and open to intrusion by autopsy. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and
Oh.
takes a deep breath.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Wait, did I not ask the question? Which was it that killed you then? Love or communism?
Huh?
You said love killed you, but when you fell down, you said it was communism.
You're misquoting me, Rooney. I said communism killed me. Love did me in.
Is that not the same thing?
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank
That
manners
not
and
literally-
my memento mori features.
That's not
If
literally the same
possible.
thing.
Also, see me in your dream.
I'd rather not have you see you in my dreams.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them. Unfortunately, no. They are better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things while you will take notes. That's right.
Open your ledger at the field autopsy.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with,
That's you. Not an energetic start to an autopsy, I agree.
Pig's messed up. Kuno feels pity.
Fuck off, Kuno.
Just leave it empty, officer.
the corpse lies there, indifferent to your retrograde amnesia. The next box says,
Number 2, coroner case number.
KK57-0803.0815.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. 57 equals Precinct 57, followed by his date 0803 and time of arrival 0815 on the scene. He's indexed the case after himself, not you.
Next, NA. Next, NA. Roughly 50.
The corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
Ugh.
Mondial.
Mondial? Okay.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
And fuck off too, Kuno Esse.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Right, fucky. Right, pigs gonna. That is so tempting. No, it's
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
We're still going with March 4th. 51. What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
evidence of treatment.
None. At least not after the initial examination. Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
Post-mortem.
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dogwalkers.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
This is incredibly dull, I'm not gonna lie.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
The red-haired thing needs to fuck off.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing. The boot has a serial number. It's E50.100.100. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design. Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Touch the corpse's hair before moving on? No, I don't think so.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Fuck off, Kuno!
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
Yeah, we talking shit about your fucking velocity, you fucking schizo.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
Consistent with predation?
Ligature mark.
The lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling on the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the yeast.
Ew.
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
The lieutenant has kneeled closer, running his finger along the dark red groove until there's a gap.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia...
No! Let's get out and see!
Oh, fuck off, Kuno.
I fucking knew it!
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Write it down and
Back
move
is
on.
symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin. We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
Ian Castro, good to see you, my friend. Perfect timing, eh?
Last item, hands. Hands are clean. No sign of a recent struggle. Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Oh, do we want to do internal examination?
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer.
Hey, the lieutenant grins. We made him smile.
Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Ew! What the fuck?
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
Oh, fuck off. Kuno essay! Hey, Kuno! Fuck off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system.
Back hunched, as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
Write it down.
Hepatobiliary. NA. Are you a hepatobiliary expert? Neither am I. Same
just go
for
NA.
toxicology and serology. NA. Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there? Like a toxicology screening? At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with cocaine. But still, you should add a request.
Brimming with cocaine.
No. We're not gonna touch the nose candy, thank you.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits lividity in the lower extremities, feet, hands, and neck, visually consistent with the hanging. Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, the pool of feces there.
This will do.
I'm sorry, what will do?
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Write it down, omit the voila.
What's next on the list?
Description of injuries. Summary.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too. Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer? Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
And Q.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Right. Next? Nothing. Just in case. A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
Therein lies the question. I think that,
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over. I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg for processing.
You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
you've got nothing else to tell me.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
3% chance of finding anything on his body, but, I mean, what's the harm?
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough. You pull down his breeches. Marbling is present around the crotch. The penis has shrunk, crawling halfway back inside him. There is nothing mysterious or noteworthy here.
I regret ever doing that.
Can't get enough of that dick.
Shut the fuck. Kuno,
Do
I'm
you
gonna...
think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast. It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know, but only if all else fails.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Wanna get fucked?
Only if all else fails. This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
Well, I still gotta do Everard's thing. I'm gonna ask what's his nuts, Guard, but I severely doubt he's gonna say no because I still owe him 4.
Can I help you? Yes, for the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Correct him.
I don't care. You're not putting a dead body into my fridge. This is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. You don't have to ask me why you can't store a dead body in my kitchen.
This is a fair point.
It will only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Let's go talk to the Frit clerk.
I don't really want to talk to... Oh, excuse me.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
I need to talk...
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything. Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir. Anything else I can do for you?
Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo. Ask some local dealers, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Right behind you.
I need to store a corpse there.
You're joking, right? Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Okay.
We're gonna have to ask Kuno. You know, I was trying to get into that backyard to do the bit for... Kuno's gonna have a fucking heart attack. Oh dear.
Look, see? It's the fucking war pig! Try not to knock yourself out.
You belittled yourself before the Kuno. Now you must seek his forgiveness.
Fucking what pig? Yeah, how are we gonna make it up to Kuno, pig shit?
Oh dear. Giving liquor to kids?
Stay the fuck away from Kuno. You smell like bum shit. Kuno's not a bum. Kuno doesn't touch that shit. What? Do you think Kuno's fucking 80 years old? Trying to bring me bum juice? Make the Kuno paranoid? Trying to get a 12-year-old hooked on the shit shake?
Alcohol use has been declining in the under 16 bracket this past decade. Please don't waste time on nonsense.
The lieutenant does not approve of this at all.
Well, then I need to find a damn
Don't
fridge.
listen to the blind fuck, piggo. You're doing the right thing here, trying to get Kuno to like you again. You can pay tribute to Kuno with drugs, or cigarettes, or some wheels. Kuno could use some wheels. Motorized carriage shit.
What are you doing?
Okay, I need to find a damn fridge. And I also need to go get back here. How do I get back there? I got a feeling I kind of have to, Ask him, see if he knows.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
So no to alcohol, but yes to drugs. People got strange priorities. Especially when they already fucked up. I need to get down there. How can I do that? Is there a way over here?
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you. Yes, this scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
How do I get bound down there?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. There is a white rectangle clearly visible on its back. This is your cloak. You can feel it.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia, and we are the only detectives in Martinez. The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, yes I do.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Cool. Maybe the best thing would be to go back to the garage, get the body taken away, because I don't think there's anything. Go. No, I don't know about the badge, but I know that Everard has intimated that he has the gun, but he won't give it back until I do this task for him. He also has information about the case.
A set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? No, and I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow morning. Anything else? Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
No.
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Nothing is working.
Anything else, sir? Roger that. 10-10. Over.
Okay, guess not. How do I get back behind that fence? Okay, I gotta look this up. This is getting ridiculous. Disco Elysium. Everard. Basement. Location. Head west from the front door of the room past the bookstore. Look for an alleyway leading north right near the wall with the unfinished mural. Head past the bookstore. Should see an alleyway. Oh. I still don't have a map. Oh, there's a whole other side street I haven't seen yet. Oh my god. Past the bookstore. Oh my god, how have I not... Chad, I'm stupid. There's a whole other area I haven't been to yet. Oh my goodness.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building.
I don't think this is it, but I need to find an alley. Aha! There it is. Dun da da da! There we are. My goodness. Here I thought I was.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Press your ear against the door.
The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp. You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting in there. There might be important information in the apartment. I mean, there might.
There might. And it's starting to snow? All right. A suitcase full of clothes. Guests are staying over? A book titled Hidden World of Walking Sticks lies open. You can almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty. This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle.
What's the sevenfold sun miracle?
It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag.
Bow down before the flag.
Mm-hmm. The tenant is an old-fashioned guy.
The flag doesn't seem to mind. It's just a colorful fabric with a sun sewn onto it. Like all feudal flags, it looks like a children's drawing.
Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles. Okay. Oh. Oh, got some magnesium. Excellent.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others. A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Uh-oh, is this another man a racist? Oh, dear God.
The lieutenant...
I'm beginning to...
Okay, so what are we supposed to be looking for here? Unless the whole point was just to... That's it? We just had to unlock the door? Okay. Alrighty. That is admittedly quite bizarre. We're going to check out those places later. Damn, I only just realized now there's a whole other section I still haven't been to. That's crazy. What was I thinking? Oh, this is where the Y... I remember seeing this part. Yes, that's... Okay, I remember from seeing footage before on YouTube, and I remember that this lady, I believe, is supposedly the Wild Pines person. I believe. Okay. We'll come back to her. But we'll talk to Everard first. Damn, this place. You know, this place looks like... Oh, how would I describe it? It looks like the sort of place that was lovely in its heyday, but has since crumbled. All the way back to see Everard. All the way back to see Everard. Waltzing through the maze. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Alright, please, Everard, do not ask me to sit down in the chair. Actually, you know what? We're going to quick save real quick.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Yeah, fucking asshole.
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you? Just as I thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Pissing on Everart's Rainbow Coalition. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
The mug collection I mentioned was in the apartment. I found a similar mug in the trash that was in the Hangman's Clothes.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people. With the power of politics.
Yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
But Weasel might have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
So here he is talking shit about fascists. Good on you, brother man. But Measurehead, who was a part of his union, was a flaming freaking racist piece of shit. Something don't add up. Unless, the union is non-politically aligned. Well, that wouldn't actually work because by being in a union, that is intrinsically makes you aligned to politically to the left, traditionally speaking. Not always, but traditionally. Excuse me.
Of course, Harry. Stoic silence. I like that. Very befitting a police officer. I'm not a real detective. You are.
You said the lynching and the strike are related. How?
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
Exactly. He's not exactly practicing what he preaches. If he was really anti-fascist, he would have taken Measurehead and booted him out. At least that maybe that's just naive of me to think. But who knows?
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa. You name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Blackwater.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container. About my fun container? It's a hoot, Harry. Who knows? Maybe you'll be in here the next time they move it. It will be very fun, I promise.
That actually would be kind of sick.
But enough about me and my container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
Oh. Oh. I don't know. I don't know if that line is clever or kind of cringe. It's kind of both.
What makes you think the Wild Pines negotiator can't control them?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill. Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
Yeah, it does. But, you know, wouldn't be too much of a stretch.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error? Anyway.
How do you know the mercenaries are hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes. Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Kinda sounds like my people. Like beer, women, they're socialists. The only thing is, I ain't about to commit murder.
You know what, Harry? I got a feeling they're gonna show up in full force tomorrow.
The lieutenant marks something. in his notebook.
Was it a good tour? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Oh.
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat.
Well, if I'm role-playing, then that's easy. Because by my own admittance, I'm a social democrat. Whoops, did I just inject more of my politics again? Whoops-a-daisies.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
All right.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here, you need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter.
Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then, I'll know you're a solid socialist. See you soon, debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
I think... Isn't Isabel Sadie the one that runs the... stands outside the bookstore? I'm pretty sure she's the one that's in it, unless I'm misremembering. Okay, maybe get these. Ding back the... okay. Cool beans, we're looking a little more professional. Just a little. I got Isabel... I swear. Where am I going? There we are. Though by the sounds of it, they're all on the other side of the waterlock, which is presently out of order. Let's go check that out. And then we're going to go talk to that lady by the boat that I'm pretty sure is the Wild Pines rep. Get down the damn stairs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, no. Store be over here.
Every snow
snowflake
Nope.
is like a little gift from the sky.
That is not.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and
Nope.
welcome to Crime,
That is-
Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Okay, so it's not there. Oh, I got some skill points. Intellect, encyclopedia. Visual calculus. Reconstructs crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. Oh, they're in the Amos fishing village down the coast to sign Everett. So once the signature is secured, mail the rent to Everett's County using the mailbox on the plaza in front of the Whirling. Okay. Go talk to this fine lady.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
You're the negotiator?
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines Group.
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am. Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around? Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Caillou? What does that little shit got to do with Revachol? God. I don't know if y'all... Caillou was a Canadian cartoon back when I was a kid about this kid named Caillou. And I loved it as a kid. But looking back on it now as an adult, that kid was a little fucking shit. He was a little shit. Fuck Caillou. He's probably worse than Kuno.
She nods attentively.
Good. What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking. The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, linking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms. I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Not bad.
A billion?
$20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments. A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility. They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the Great Unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo? There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
You seem rich. Can I have some money? Unlock a new slot. Shit.
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets. I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator.
Got it.
In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
You mean Jean-Luc, my race mentor? Oh no!
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Oh no! Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union. There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Oh yes, right. They want a greater say in how the companies run.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group. They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution. I'm not sure. Naturally, I assumed that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out. No, wait. The chief negotiator heard it from a man at the gates. Surely the Wild Pines Group has more effective channels of information. After all, 2,200 people are on strike. This is a big deal for them.
No, think. The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Which, to me, says probably.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Okay. I don't think so, but okay.
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood. He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of them?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Oh, okay.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues. The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A shit show?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
Well... if I am thinking from my own perspective and my own leanings, because we are role-playing. Are they an effective advocate for the rights of the local working men? That remains to be seen. They do seem to be quite a bit of a socialist mob. I'm going to defer. I'm going to abstain for now.
Of course, officer. I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story. Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a Union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Tried to kill me with a damn chair and actually succeeded at one point. So yeah, I don't trust the Clares at all.
Thank you for your concern, man. We'll be just fine.
Just fine. Kitsuragi, I died to a chair.
Of course. How else can I help? Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
Remember when my partner told you I usually...
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Absolutely nothing. We gain nothing.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge, though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue. This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months. I wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She's a professional, after all. No, If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isla into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbor into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of liters of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open the drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand. How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves. Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
Oh, God.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers. The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done. Yes? Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance. That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. Better not tie the 4th day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it? Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub. Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible, within reason. Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
Why?
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too... Oh, but you are. Too ashamed to ask this person for money. Too scared to belittle yourself in her eyes. Those half-precious stones of Ur-Denil.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Say it. Can I have some money?
Voila, you're doing it. Really put your back into it. Yell it from the top of your lungs.
No, we're not going to do it. Can I have some money, ma'am?
Of course. How much do you need?
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament than she's letting on?
Can I have I really want to ask for 10,000. Can I have 100?
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
She removes a few notes.
Let's go! Let's go! Then we can go pay back guard.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
You're right, ma'am, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
Nothing?
Of course, Detective. Take care.
She seems like a... Now how do I... I gotta ask... How to unlock... How to unlock... What? Slot... To research... Thoughts... Disco Elysium. Oh, I need to have...
Look at
Suggestion. Actually, we'll just finish out logic. Oh. Well, why can't I unlock it? Magnesium. Alright, let's go pay guard. Get that out of the way. Go talk to some lorry drivers.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
Whoa, what a lovely place.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair.
Sad that she's seen the most trustworthy person in town after you parted. That is true, and yet she's a corpo. Figure that one out. The most trustworthy person most potentially trustworthy person. Let's leave Kitsuragi out of it. Take Kitsuragi out of the equation. She seems the most trustworthy, along with the little girl outside the bookstore and the gardener we got the gloves from. Entire game. And she's a corpo. But maybe this is just my own bias coming into it, but when I hear corpo, I immediately go, I don't trust. But she does seem honest and earnest about doing her job and helping us. Though there's obviously some ulterior motives attached to that.
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world. Humid, your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
Motherfucker, finish thought.
Sheets of rain over the water, a flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky. The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there? No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day. Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction, a defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water. Coal City, end of all lines. Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
What's in the east?
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide. You shudder, looking down at your feet. Dirty rainwater runs veins into the plaza's snow. Two green snakeskin shoes stand at attention on the mosaic paving of the plaza.
What's in the north?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play. A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Filthy water pools around a body. Droplets of rain slip from the dead man's cold cheeks.
And what's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised. The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at?
I
Yeah.
have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution fell.
The whitest part of town, oh boy.
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland. In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition-era statics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
What's below?
Collapsed storm drains, old sewage systems flooded with rainwater. Hidden weapon caches from the revolution. Doors leading down to Le Royaume. The catacombs to which, for 3 centuries, they delivered the blue-blooded dead.
Motherfucker.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
Alright, Gart. Guess what? I got to... Oh!
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? Well?
Here's... You know, that'd be nice if I could read.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you? Yes, yes. For the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Correct him.
You're lying. You're not putting a dead body into my fridge. This is a...
It would only be...
Lieutenant!
I hate to say it, but looks like we're going to have to ask Kuno if he knows of a spare fridge around here.
Oh, now he wants to talk to Kuno.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type. Yes. Guess what's yours?
I'm sorry you had to monitor me.
Just for the length of this short demonstration, please say something that isn't, I'm sorry. Guess. What is it?
Some kind of weapon cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Oh, you know. Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, liquid shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go? No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
Won't the other capo types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual type from sorry to anything.
What happens if I opt in or...
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
That'd be great.
That won't happen.
Oh. Okay, I'm still confused on how to get more research thought. Oh, I need to use... Oh... Skill points. Okay. Can I sing a song?
Can I help you? Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
Hmm. Can I not just... No, I guess not. It's almost nighttime.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
Can you spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work. The bosses, man. Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down on his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself. Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man? Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me? Then what's your deal here?
Alright, let me be straight.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration. Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
Why are you calling me sire?
Hey. Psst. Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again. Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
What? Killmeister, welcome, my friend. Did I get a Dark Urge passenger? Oh, I don't know. Rhetoric's just like, hey, you look like you're ready to start building communism again. And I'm going, I don't know if I am. Oh. Ow. Sorry, I just cracked my knee quite nicely. Stop building love too. Can't argue with that.
So, what about all that communism you've promised to build? Word on the street is you've woken up from 1,000 years of slumber, promising to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before. Is that true?
How come there's a word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I haven't said anything like that. I've said some mildly left-wing things. Yes, I've done that.
The mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Masticate? What does that word mean? Masticate. Masticate is a formal or technical verb that means to chew, grind, or crush food with the teeth prepared for swallowing. Oh. So just chew up and grind out mankind.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Do I or do I not opt in? I kind of want to just feel like it'd be funny as hell. I kind of want to. Just for the memes. Fuck it, we're opting in.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
No. We don't want no fire squads or what?
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Oh, Jesus. What am I now? Joseph Stalin? Shit. Mazovian socioeconomics. But I can't because I don't have... Do I want to drop that? Oh, you need to spend skill points to drop... to forget skills to... Jesus. Really? Oh, that is some bullshit. I need to find more lorry drivers to talk to. The lady said 3. We just talked to 1. Hold up. Does that container say human ox? Human ox? God, I'm with you, Kill. Don't you just hate it? 1 minute, you're out to go, you're just out getting coffee. Next thing you know, you're shouting Viva la Revolucion like you're Che Guevara or something. God damn it. There's some old cracked out lady this way, I think.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you? Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Where else would you be then?
Back in Mefka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro.
Gabriel Goodwar? No. Adam, stop pretending like you know other languages fluently.
Until you came along, that is. This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you. His head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all his lines. Someone was. They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this. I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow and she appears to take the measure. Her eyes narrow and she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age. Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Harife.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sharif?
Sharif.
Please? I think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are no Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't say please.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. A size is 37.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals. What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare. Yes, there is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
From that hall?
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary. The great unrest. I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
Alright, let's play along. Where could I get my hands on an experience like that?
If you don't know,
maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
who the fuck is Irad? Ah, and what do I care about the union boss? He's no Gabriel. He's no Franco Negro. He's not even Hermenegildo the Hound. Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
How can you not know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Loman? It's diamonds, Loman, obviously.
Damn this. Make her answer.
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
Cornelius, good to see you in the chat, my friend, and thank you so very much. Glad you enjoyed it. And I will endeavor to keep up the good work. If you haven't already, I just had another video go live earlier today. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check it out, my friend. Skinny man who thinks he's a poet, but he's not a lorry driver.
There is no visibility of any of the others.
Oh, call me mañana.
I would never make fun of a real lawman, Sheriff.
Ma'am, you're not responsible for what a client puts in your lorry, as long as the seals are not opened. We officers know that.
Lay off her.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the features of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree.
Hold on 1 second. Just trying to... Okay, where do you want me to go? I can listen to music, or the seagulls, look at the colors, the features, blah, blah, blah.
Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
I got a new skill point.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Do we want to get Mazovian socioeconomics? Oh, but they only got Rigorous Alcatrique, the 15th Indo tribe, Aces High. The artwork is really... Let's do that one. Who's some real? We'll talk to Call Me Mañana here.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
The weasel I visited turned
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Yes, his mug collection certainly represented antiquated social values.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend.
Guess not. Unless I just
Hola, wandering man.
No, there's apparently there's another guy we can talk to. Skinny guy who fancies himself a poet.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
Nothing. There's something I'm missing. Maybe not something, but there's some dots not being connected here. Let's ask him.
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Wrong. You did the right thing with Measurehead. The ballerina antics won you the fight.
Let's talk about our right to work.
No, can't ask him. Where's this other guy? Interrogate the drivers. Oh my god. Walk around the statue. You gotta be kidding me. Really? Let me turn the damn camera. But where's this other driver? I've only seen two, and Joyce said there was three. I was thinking maybe this guy. Unless...
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
Purity. Oh god. Another racist.
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy? A slightly scared, racist lorryman.
He's also a racist.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Well, we can't even... I'm assuming it's...
lorry stuck in the trap. The windows are clear.
Who's this other driver, though? I'm so confused. What's that? More Real. Hey. Maybe he's in the whirling in rags having a drink.
You see a heavy steel door. The door does not.
Doors open at 1600. So we're gonna have to wait.
The worker is in a deep slumber. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from, into the primordial darkness. There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Why the yelling, man? Wait, what? I was just sleeping. What do you want, officer? They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. Or just getting some sleep. Or was.
That's right, Killmeister. Another racist who needs a spin kick.
The way he says
Right
Measurehead
here.
implies ultimate trust in this head reckoner's physical prowess.
We are the workers, the union. We know what we need, what's right for us. Okay, I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart, knows how to negotiate. He's got our back. Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait, no. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal. That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
Excuse me.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside? Good. Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employers and their employment. For one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye. Right to sleep, I say. Yeah, what about it? You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern? I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead.
You have a pretty solid feeling that the man's not just mouthing off. He's strong, but even he has reasons to be cautious here.
They say your guy was a killer. Your tree man. He has friends, same as him, killers. There's only one thing they know well. How to wreak havoc. Everyone. It's a local rumor.
You guys. Oh. Damn, he keeps yawning, making me yawn.
Meaning, you're not gonna get more out of me. It was probably his colleagues from the Union.
You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective. The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
But where is this third? Just at a loss. Who?
Can I help you?
Guess I'm already all paid up. I still gotta find this third truck driver. But where are they? Something is not making sense. Dimitri, good to see you, my friend. And yes, Rogue Trader is amazing. I've already played it through 3 times. Haven't done the DLCs yet, though. I need to get around to do the DLCs. But I have played through Rogue Trader, the base game, like 3 times back to back. And it was amazing each and every single time.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Not him. There has to be... So that's locked up. Because that's the drawbridge. Can ask them about, oh, maybe we can find out from her about the drivers. I've already talked to the old lady, and I talked to this guy here. I'm trying to find the third.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
No, she doesn't know anything. If I talk to this guy, I might punch him in the face because he's racist as fuck. Where? The same here, Killmeister. BG3 was my first as well. I used to never want to touch them. I just thought, how is this fun? And then I played BG3 and I'm like, oh, I get it now. But right now I am working through Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I just finished all the DLCs for the first game the other day, and now I'm back. I'm almost finished. I think I'm almost done KCD 2, so I might have it done either by tomorrow or Monday, because Sunday I'm going to be out of town, unless I get back before like 7 or 8 on Sunday. And I talked to this lady. Where in God's green earth? Oh my God, I'm going to be... I might just have to go look this up. Because this is getting annoying. Oh, doo-doo. I guess it would... Oh. This guy's not the racist. Because he's not a truck. He's not a lorry driver. He's a... Get to KCD 2, man. I'll just say KCD 2, the onboarding process is a pain in the ass. But once you start leveling up your stats and actually like figure out how like the combat works and everything, it is amazing. Still can be incredibly frustrating at times, but it is. And the story, chef's kiss. Just beautiful. But no, I got it wrong. This guy is not the lorry driver. He's the leader. Remember, he's the leader of the scab, so he's not the racist. Okay, I gotta figure this out. Three lorry drivers, Disco Elysium. South of the cafe near the drawbridge. Okay. Where it's 8:30 in game. Saying he's near the drawbridge. Trash can again? Fuck it. Fingerless gloves. Some more Nosafed. Oh. Would that be him by chance? No. Fuck. Come on. Oh, they're playing a game of bulls or something.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle. I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hog René first.
Okay.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
83%. I should get this. Ooh, little cutscene.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen. The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already, your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready. A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
Be the ball. Feel the ball. Also, just Killmaster, I wanted to say, because you're saying that you're currently wasting time in Power World. Let me just say, if you're having fun, it is not wasted time. Go point at the camera. If you're having fun in Power World, it is not wasted time, my friend. You enjoy the shit out of Power World. There is time for a last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion. A fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency.
Tainted Grail, Dimitri. Is that the one... Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that the one that's loosely based on I can't talk. Loosely based on Arthurian legend? What did that came out? Was that earlier this year? If I got that right? There's like an island and stuff, and like I can't remember off the top of my head.
Behold the fear and confusion reflected in the eyes of the two feeble geezers. They are in awe of your superiority. You are a god to them. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet. What are you doing? What did I do?
Merde! Bordel de merde!
What did I do? What did I do? Why did I do? Oh no. Sorry, I was just looking at chat for a second. I should definitely check it out. Check it out sometime, Dimitri. Check out Tainted Grail. I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk about two different things here. Why did I do that? Why did I just yeet the damn thing? They're playing bowls. Yes, Dimitri, this is my first time playing Disco Elysium. They're playing bowls. It like lawn bowling and whatever the fuck. Why did I just yeet? Oh my god. Yeah, no wonder dear René Arnaud is pissed. Meld is right.
What the hell is your problem?
That is a great question. I have no idea. Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure. I'm a god of track and field. Why would I have a problem with anything?
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
No, I have not done a video essay on Disco Elysium. There was one that I've seen. I'm forgetting the guy's name. I think he's Swedish. That I started watching, but then I realized, wait, I want to live stream this. I should probably not. But it's like, I think like 5.5 hours or something like that.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
Oh, petanque. Yes, I've heard of that game. And the only reason I know about that because there's an enemy, not really an enemy, in Clair Obscur called Petanque, which is supposed to be a play on of petanque or something like that. P-tank. I thought it was shot put. I'm
damn well isn't. It's petanque. You ruined a petanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I will try to fix this.
Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
You never know. He might know something. This is a good vantage point.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
What are the things you look for in a good CRPG? Well, being that I'm very much story focused, it needs to have a good story that's well written, interesting characters, interesting world, interesting lore, that kind of thing. So, like, I know they're not technically CRPGs, but I also enjoyed the Pathfinder games that Owlcat have done. They did previous to Rogue Trader. Was it Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous? I haven't finished either one though, because I always kind of run into a bit of a wall with some of its mechanics, and I'm like, I can't get out of this. Like Wrath of the Righteous, if you've played Wrath of the Righteous, you know that there's like an army mechanic where you can command armies and all that stuff. But then I always make the mistake of just like going full tilt and just destroying all of the enemies. And then suddenly, I don't know why this is a mechanic in that game. Your army loses morale because they're not fighting. And I'm like, is that not a good thing? You've defeated almost all the demon armies. You know, like, how is it a bad thing that they're not fighting? It just does. I'm probably explaining it really poorly, but it's always been something about that game that drives me insane. But anyways, again, to answer your question, it's a really good story that's really well written, interesting characters, interesting world, interesting lore. You know, beyond that, like game mechanics and stuff, if the game mechanics are... I appreciate that CRPGs are meant to be a lot more complex in terms of like with dice rolls and stat checks and all that kind of stuff. So I personally, because my experience with CRPGs is very limited compared to a lot of people, I try not to be overly like critical of that kind of stuff because I can't say I fully understand those systems. I don't know what is a good system and what isn't in that part. So I tend to not try and be super critical about like gameplay elements within those games. But so I squarely focus on like narrative stuff.
In Martinez, the Union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing.
Okay, well the ball went down there. If we can get down there. I'm not gonna get down there, I don't think. Shit. Okay, but they said that there was a guy down here. There's the lock. You ever thought about starting a Discord server for your channel? Briefly, now and again, I think about it, but my problem is I don't use Discord enough. I don't, and it's nothing. There's not that there's. How do I say? Me not using Discord is not me having an issue with Discord itself. In my experience, Discord works fine. I just don't use it. Will I in the future? It's possible. I just might. But at this moment in time, no. I don't see a Discord server happening in the very, very near future. Maybe a year, 6 months to a year from now, maybe. But right now, I haven't really thought about it much. And again, just because I don't use it. I maybe open it once a month to clear messages, check messages now and again that I got received because I'm part in the few Discord servers. Mainly because of the little bit of voice acting that I did in the past, back like, oh god, what we've been now like 4 years ago, before I actually started doing YouTube. And I needed to get Discord to communicate with, like, you know, project leads and stuff, but other than that, I've barely used it. So again, I just don't use it enough to warrant starting a Discord server. But again, never say never. And never say never. All right, Dimitri, good to see you, my friend. Have a good one. Hope to see you again on the next one, my friend. And thank you again for your compliments and your support. It's always appreciated. Where is this other guy? I know I really shouldn't, but it's like, he's not in the roundabout. You'll find him south of the cafe near the drawbridge. Looking on Reddit here. The post was deleted. What the fuck was that?
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Okay, apparently I gotta talk to the other guy.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind? It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out. Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They know what's up. Precise demands and so on. They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching. Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior. Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
I'm okay, man. Just... the jams got me down. The fumes, the chemical rainbows, the tarpaulin stretched on the frames and the dull engines off.
Maybe the full-on, direct approach wasn't correct. Damn. It's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
Why was it suddenly so very quiet, the dialogue there?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that. Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately. This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery? Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Laurent Bird somehow. Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm. Inside, you see a set of steering levers.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
In the cabin, you see a set of steering.
How do I get the body hauled away? Do I gotta put it in the fridge first? Apparently this guy.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Ew.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand, buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here. These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here. Everything's still cool here, officer. Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol. Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais, from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
The apricot suzerainty is what the Sigai archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol. It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand.
No, apricots come from Sigai. My grandma used to grow them. But Sigai is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws. Speaking of, why not support an independent...
Yeah, I'm so bloody confused. Oh boy. Oh, I gotta talk to the racist lorry driver? Oh no. But now I think I know which one it is. Gotta talk to, I think, this guy.
Looking for something, Rod? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Yeah, probably. Eventually.
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He takes a long drag of his cigarette.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage. Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
Uh-huh.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
If they were getting drunk inside the Whirling in Rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
What? Aren't we allowed to say that he's the kips who do all the stealing around here? That's not road to science, man. Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well. Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanux lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right. 100%.
I hate to say it, but watch him be right. That Sealang is our
I wouldn't be
drug
so
mule.
sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess so.
Now fuck off, you racist. We'll talk to him, and then I think that'll be it for this evening.
Everything's still cool here, officer. Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs. That's very cool. I don't like drugs either. I only said I do because I didn't want to sound lame. Peer pressure. That's even cooler. You investigating narcotics crimes like that? But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm...
Gotcha.
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream. Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd! You know, the drug crowd?
No use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need to take him to my station and ask him there. After we've called his boss.
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady. I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now?
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Okay.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk up.
No. But let's see what... We got some time. Let's see what the other lorry drivers have to say.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind? I don't want to talk about that. Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is. I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
It's true. We would of course a lie. But a kind heart is tricky.
A friend? An acquaintance? I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay? A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Great.
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why. Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
Yeah, but we kind of gotta know.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you. I just can't, man. I'm not naive. She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her. I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind. The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
The pain it was causing her.
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. The grey-haired woman. Maybe she knows something. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart. And his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
You're not gonna put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
I wouldn't be so sure, Tommy.
Oh no.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
Let's just talk. Let's just finish this out by talking to these peeps. And
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again? I don't know what you're talking about. Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
No. He means La Puta Madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all. Look at him lurching.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorryman and Carter's Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
I can't quick save. Oh no.
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
Oh yeah? And what goods are those?
Your racism?
What is there to talk about? It's a racist world. I didn't make it that way. I'm just living in it, surviving in it. That's all this is. Survival.
Let's just go and ask Tommy, alright? We are wasting our time here.
Well, that didn't go according to plan. We still got the old lady to talk to. But I think on that note, we're going to call it for this week. Thank you, everyone, for joining in on this week's stream. We'll be back next Friday at 7 or 7:30 for week 4 of the series. I'll be putting out my usual reminder post on the Wednesday before, hopefully not as late as 10 fucking p.m. And again, thank you to everyone who has checked out my Assassin's Creed Odyssey story analysis that went out today. Thank you very, very much for that. If you haven't, go ahead and check it out. You know, if you got like 6 hours to spare. But other than that, yeah, thank you again. It's been a busy couple weeks just trying to get that finished, but now it's out. I'm happy. I'm relieved because it was a lot of work. Good work. I had a lot of fun putting it together. And I've already started on the next one. So hopefully I'll get that one done a lot faster than I got this last one done. But yeah. Thank you again for joining me this evening, and I'll hope to see you next time. And yeah. See you next time, my friends. Take care.